Okay, so it is already officially the start of October. It is October 1 already. Yup. 10th month of the year 2025. That's just been my all-time worst year. And for those who have watched the video on why, or listened to the video on why that is the case, then you should already know by now my reasons for that. But yeah, anyways, it is already October 1, and yes, sports season is going to be in full effect. It's going to be in full bloom, with the NBA coming in about 3 weeks, right? Also, MLB playoffs. The Dodgers just won their first game of Game 1 in the wild card round. Also, NFL continuing. So it is that time of season. It's so much more noise, so much noise in going into the bird season, especially as we get into the month of October, So yeah, man. It's that time, and I'm pretty excited for this Halloween season that has been happening for the last couple of weeks now, and I'm just waiting to finish up one of my projects. I'm getting to more. This is where crafting, my seasonal crafting, comes into play, because I'm all about that when it comes to the Halloween season, as well as the Christmas season. Those two major holidays are usually where I do my crafting on. So yeah, that's what I look forward to. Yes, I know. I think I'm finally going to start out this month on a positive, right? Because I got a couple relatives that I'm going to be spending more time with, and especially one who loves to walk a lot, which is great. I can do so much with him. Also, yeah, I'm going to be celebrating still Eugene and Russ's birthdays. I feel bad that I'm not really the only one celebrating. I feel bad that I'm the only one that did not celebrate Russ's birthday, since it did happen in February. But technically, I'm not the only one, because as many hangouts as we did in groups with Russ, with Russ, Julio, and Robbie, Russ is not too close with those guys as much as I am or have been close with those guys for the longest time. So it's for the most part. Oh wait, Ray too. I don't think Ray has celebrated Russ's birthday, so it'll be me. We can try to do it with Ray as well, since I didn't get to celebrate his birthday either. So me, Russ, Ray, Eugene, and I know Boss's birthday is up this month. We can try to get a boss in there so we can do it all together. Why not? We can get it done and over with, so we can celebrate a boss's as well, whether it's early or after his birthday, right? Which is practically toward mid-month, right? So yeah, we'll see, man. I feel like I can definitely see a good month coming. Who knows? I know I'm still in my dump. I know I still got to get the hell out of there. I know some more changes have yet to happen. So we'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see what happens, because I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I got to do as far as just looking on the positive side of things, and just seeing that that October is going to be, it's still going to be Halloween season, man. Hope I can do enough haunted attractions and just to get myself a good feel for this month and the Halloween season as well, right? So I think I can see that coming, right? So we'll see what happens, man, because I'm just I'm also hoping that I'm just not, I'm gonna try to limit my number of turnovers. I know it's been pretty bad. I mean, I want to say it's bad like it was in April and May, where my turnovers were an all-time high, right? But this month, I mean, it's been more, but at least it's not as it's not as bad as in April and May. So I'm gonna try to limit that as much as possible. Yes, my 2025 shoot around season is soon to end. It will be extended to the next week because it's my last game, which is a home game. It's gonna be all home games at this point because I got 5 left. The last one is supposedly gonna be with Russ, Eugene. That's where I planned it. But today I'm getting a break because I gotta do some more shopping for some Halloween stuff, and yeah. So my games will resume tomorrow and Friday, and going to next week, depending on Russ's schedule. We may make it happen on either Tuesday or Wednesday. I plan. I still got about after these 2 games, 2 home games is then I got, obviously I'll have 3 more going to next week, so I should be able to close out the season next week. So that should be the end, and I'll get myself a week before the start of the bird season tournament. I'll have to figure out when that's going to be. It's probably going to be later in the month. So I'll when it gets closer, or when it gets to mid-October, I will talk about that. I'll talk about when officially the bird season or the tournament will happen, and we'll just go from there. And yeah, just I'm just as much as I'm glad to see this life-changing move, I think for my own sake, I gotta work on my own life-changing move. Obviously, that's my dump right here that I'm about to get into right now. Also, which will then eventually lead to having my own permanent space. And now I think I'm gonna have. Well, I mean, it's not gonna happen yet until I get a new job, obviously. But yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. They need to put some fencing all around this parking lot, dude. There's been a couple cars that have been vandalized, and I feel bad. And those employees, one of them is not here anymore, and that's Dan. And then I've been told by Francisco that there's another car out. Well, I mean, there's been a couple people that spotted my windows. They weren't all halfway down. They were just a little bit down, but that this is where they need to improve the security here. And I mean, come on, man. There just needs to be a lot of improvements in this dump. But of course, for a place like this, people just don't care. All right, peace out, everyone.